Hello viewers. Today on my channel I want to tell you about the TV boxes that I have for my TV. I have several options to enjoy in 2023. Apple TV, Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku Stick 4K. This my TV, Sony Bravia, which has a built-in Android TV. It has a remote like this, and you can do a wide variety of things on it. We're going to turn it on now. Boom! And there it is. But it's tight, it's slow, and I've always wondered what to replace it with. The next option I want to show you is my Apple TV box. Here it is. This is the remote, and here we can turn it on now, assuming of course it auto-turned the image source. And here it is, Apple TV on the screen. This is my favorite TV box, and I'm using it, but it has some drawbacks, which I'll talk about later. Not a bad option at all. The next remote on my table is from Google Chromecast TV box, similar to my current Sony TV because it also has Android. But this TV box has a modern version and it's very fast. Last version of Android TVOs is 13, while there is only version 9 on the TV. And here it is. I really like this TV box due to the infinitely large functionality. But I also have some great alternative from Amazon, Fire TV. I've got this one right here, and I'm turning it on and I think it has the best price-quality ratio. But in my flow of usage, it's not perfect. And here's the most interesting one. I've got my Roku Stick 4K HDR. Let's turn it on and try it. Come on, Roku. Anyway, I've had a bad experience with Roku. It's been glitching for some reason, but that's why they're cheaper. I guess so. After a little bit of manipulation, I was able to get the road running, and here it is, and so on. No matter how many times I've used it, I always have some sort of quirks with them. But now let's come in more detail for a review of each of these TV boxes, and in general to why and which one is better to choose. Let's start with my favorite TV box, Apple TV. What is so special about it? The fact that it is very well integrated into the Apple ecosystem. You can easily synchronize your iPhone and set-top box. Download the necessary applications and accounts will be automatically pulled up. The fact that it has support for proprietary AirPlay technology, a large number of applications from the App Store. Here we have a bunch of games, for example. You can download them for free and buy some of them. On the main screen, we immediately see the Apple TV app, where you can see various exclusive movies and TV series. There's also Netflix. The main feature I'm excited about is multitasking. That is, you can open a large number of different applications that you need and switch between them quickly without delay. I also sometimes like to play games, and there are a lot of them here. I have already installed Samurai Jack, Oceanhorn, Odinman. Of course, there are apps like Spotify and Amazon Prime. Also, using AirPlay, you can mirror your phone screen for various actions. For example, to play Minecraft. As you can see, the picture is of high quality and without delays, which means it will be convenient to play. The fact that you can connect a gamepad from PlayStation and play that way also adds to the convenience. I also want to talk about the remote itself, which feels the most premium of all the remotes I have. It's made of brushed aluminum, cool with very clear edges, and it finally has a Type-C connector. For navigation, it has a center button, which is also a touch button. I'd also like to point out that the remote has a built-in gyroscope and you can play some games with its support. It's also a very powerful set-top box that is built on the A15 chip and thus allows you not to worry about performance for many years to come. Perhaps in the future, there will be new features that will be able to load the processor to 100%. I have a 64GB version without an Ethernet port. By the way, the package does not come with an HDMI cable, which is very typical for the company. Chromecast is a product of Google which allows you to make Smart Center from any TV with HDMI built-in TV. It works on Android 13 and will updates for 5 years if we will believe to Google. Unlike Apple TV, Google's set-top box has a built-in HDMI collector, so you don't have to buy it separately. Chromecast produces a powerful 4K picture and has a very nice design. The TV box remote is also white, just like the design of the TV box itself. It runs on batteries and not on a rechargeable battery, which I personally consider a disadvantage. I'm not used to buying batteries. The system responds very quickly and powerfully, and there is also synchronization with other Android devices through the Google Home app. But it is not convenient and slow. But what is definitely convenient is the built-in Chromecast streaming functions through Google applications such as Google Photos, YouTube, Music, and more. Let me show you how you can easily share a video from your phone to a TV with a built-in Chromecast. You just need to click on the Chromecast icon at the top right of any video and then select your Chromecast device. You can also control video playback right in the YouTube app. And if you want to share your iPhone screen, like you had on the Apple TV AirPlay, you can use a third-party app called DoCast. You can go to this App Store app called DoCast, launch it, and run screen mirroring on your Chromecast screen. And you can watch on it what you want, except for DRM-protected content like Netflix. That's how it works. Latency is minimal and so on, and generally a cool thing, so I recommend it. But if we want to go out, we press the remote home. The best thing at the Chromecast TV box is apps. You can download it not only from Play Market, also you can install it like a simple APK file directly. Chromecast have 16 GB storage for apps. Also, you are free to play games in cloud gaming. Here I am downloading GeForce Now on Chromecast, but there is some problems with Sony gamepads. If you want to play normal, better choose Xbox controller. Amazon Fire TV. It's a cool remote control. It's also battery powered. That is, you take this case off and you can see that there are batteries here. So Apple definitely has a plus in this respect. Then I will start from my favorite topic, games. You can download games from the store built in Amazon. Start Crossy Road. Now play. Enter your age 90. I'm very old, so you see, if you want to play, you can. It's very nicely synchronized with Amazon services, but you can watch competitors' services like Apple TV and so on, so you can find any app you like. The same applies to YouTube and music streaming services. The most important plus of the Amazon set-top box is the built-in native browser, and it is great. That is, you go to Amazon Silk and you can go to any page on the internet. This is not even in Google Chromecast. For example, let's look at the pictures. Also, you can play streaming games, but unfortunately, not all services are available. For example, my favorite GeForce Now is not available, but there is Amazon Luna. It also has a lot of games, and maybe someone will find it more convenient. Very disappointed with the connection to the micro USB to power the console, but you turn it on exactly once and forget about it. A good option for people who are oriented more on content, but it has a huge disadvantage. It does not have any native tools for phone screen sharing, only third-party applications from other developers. Quite a big omission. And the last TV box in my review is Roku, and I consider it the simplest of all the boxes shown here. It really works very smoothly and relatively quickly. And if you add the low cost for a high-quality 4K HDR picture, but for example, I included Apple TV. Go ahead, turn on, go ahead. Great, not so long. You can also turn on Netflix or Spotify. There are even special buttons for this on the remote control. The programs themselves are here in the form of additional channels that need to be downloaded separately. There are a huge number of individual entertainment programs, and most importantly, Rakuten TV from Roku, which is a favorite of many people. And its main advantage is the native connection of your iPhone via AirPlay. It's the best feature for the money. It can be used as a receiver somewhere else, regardless of the TV's functions. I also want to tell you about the branded TV box remote control with a very beautiful fabric logo at the bottom. The build quality is very simple but feels solid. It works on 2 batteries that come with the kit. The remote control has a lot of buttons for various actions with the system and TV, as well as hotkeys for launching programs such as Netflix, Spotify, Apple TV, and Rakuten TV. Well, here we come to the console of this review, and let's summarize. Which set-top box do you like more? I want to put Fire TV on last place, because it is a TV box just for content that is on it cool for watching TV, but no more. There's little functionality on it. Few games, few other chips. Roku has a huge plus in that it has support natively AirPlay. From iPhone, you can mirror your phone screen directly to the TV without any problems. That's a cool feature. Then there's the TV box from Google, meaning any Android TV. I think this is the best solution, simply because it's as functional as much as possible. You can watch movies, watch TV series, Netflix, Google TV, YouTube, anything you can do. And most importantly, you can put third-party applications not only from Play Market, and you can play in cloud gaming games, because this platform supports them. For example, my favorite, GeForce. Now, which I constantly play myself, and plus, to all this case, they are cheaper and fast enough to work with good quality. And my personal Apple TV, which I chose, which you can see on the screen now, I like it very much. It is very cool functional. It has games from Apple Arcade, and it can be cool to play a variety of games. Plus, it has all the functionality of other consoles. But the main disadvantage of this console in it is no browser. This is just a huge minus, and there is no cloud gaming. Also, you can't put third-party applications on it. I want to conclude my review and thank you for watching. Please like and comment below this video. It will help in its promotion. And write me which TV box you would choose for yourself personally. See you soon.